The life of driver ants, a journey through their extraordinary existence. Driver ants, Doralus spp, also known as safari ants or siafu, are among the most fascinating and formidable insects in the animal kingdom. Their life cycle, social structure, and survival strategies are uniquely adapted to their harsh environments, making them a subject of both scientific intrigue and cultural significance. This article delves into the life of driver ants, exploring their biology, behavior, ecological role, and interactions with humans. 1. The colony. A massive, single queen driver ant colonies are some of the largest in the insect world, often exceeding 20 million individuals, all descended from a single queen. 17. Unlike many other ants, driver ants do not build permanent nests. Instead, they create temporary bivouacs, living structures formed by the interlocking bodies of worker ants that protect the queen and brood. 19. The queen, a giant egg-laying Maconid driver ant queen, is the largest ant in the world, measuring up to 6.3 centimeters to 4 inches in length. 14. She has an astonishing reproductive capacity, laying 1 to 2 million eggs per month. 79. Unlike most ants, driver ant queens are wingless and mate inside the colony rather than during a nuptial flight. 1. Workers and soldiers. A polymorphic force. Workers are small, blind, and responsible for foraging, brood care, and nest maintenance. 4. Soldiers have massive, scissor-like mandibles capable of slicing through prey, including small vertebrates. 16. The largest soldiers act as sentries, forming protective corridors around foraging columns. 1.2. Nomadic life, a cycle of raids and relocations. Driver ants alternate between nomadic migratory and stationary statory phases, dictated by food availability and brood development. 19. The migratory phase, a swarm on the move. When food runs low, the colony forms marching columns up to 50 million ants strong, moving at 20 meters per hour. 9. These swarms strip an area of all animal life, consuming insects, spiders, worms, and even small mammals. 36. Larger animals, including elephants and monkeys, flee to avoid being overrun. 7. The statory phase, a temporary hometh colony, halts when the queen enters an egg-laying phase, staying in one location for weeks or months. 1. Workers excavate underground chambers or use natural cavities as temporary nests. 9. During this time, larvae develop, and the colony prepares for the next migration. 4.3. Hunting and feeding. Nature's ultimate predators. Driver ants are voracious generalist predators, unlike New World army ants that specialize in hunting other ants. 1. The death march. Overwhelming prey with numbers. Foraging columns can stretch 45 feet wide, with soldiers flanking the smaller workers. 1. They attack anything unable to escape, including trapped livestock, snakes, and even humans who are immobilized. 67. Their primary diet consists of earthworms, but they also consume pests like sugarcane borers, benefiting African farmers. 19. Unique adaptations. Blend but highly sensitive. They navigate using pheromone trails and vibrations. 4. Living bridges. Workers link their bodies to cross gaps or water, demonstrating collective problem solving. 9. Locking jaws. Soldiers' mandibles remain clamped even after death, historically used by African tribes as emergency sutures. 110.4. Reproduction. A brutal mating ritual. Driver ants have a unique reproductive cycle that ensures colony survival. Males. The sausage flies. Male driver ants, called sausage flies due to their bloated abdomens, are winged and much larger than workers. 17. They leave the colony soon after hatching, but are later captured by foraging swarms, which tear off their wings and bring them back to mate with a virgin queen. 1. After mating, the males die, while the queen stores sperm for life. 7. Colony fission, splitting the empire. When a colony grows too large, half the workers leave with a new queen to establish a separate colony. 1. If the original queen dies, surviving workers may merge with another colony, a rare behavior in ants. 1.5. Ecological and human impact. Natural pest control. Farmers in East Africa welcome driver ants because they eliminate crop pests, including rats and insect larvae. 19. Their raids clean the forest floor, reducing disease by consuming carrion. 7. Cultural significance. In Maasai culture, driver ants are both feared and respected, used in folk medicine and rituals. 1. Some tribes historically use soldier ants to stitch wounds, a practice documented in early medical texts. 10. Dangers to humans. While healthy individuals can escape, immobilized or sleeping people risk severe bites. 3. There are accounts of driver ants entering homes and swarming over beds, though they usually ignore humans unless provoked. 3. Conclusion: the ultimate social hunter-striver ants exemplify the power of collective behavior, demonstrating how millions of tiny individuals can function as a single, unstoppable force. Their nomadic lifestyle, brutal hunting efficiency, and complex social hierarchy make them one of nature's most fascinating insects. From their giant, egg-laying queens to their living bridges and emergency sutures, driver ants continue to captivate scientists and storytellers alike. They are a reminder that even the smallest creatures can shape ecosystems and inspire both awe and caution in those who cross their path. Would you dare stand in the way of a driver ant swarm? Nature's answer is clear: run.